So back when I got the lathe, I was told that the original one was, a custom made. Someone made it themselves. But you can see the end is twisting. Well, I was noticing that was twisting even more, which is not ideal when I was trying to do some of the latest projects. So I went online and on eBay, and someone was selling a 1/4 inch chuck for fairly cheap. So I figured, okay, fine. I will just try and get it one. Yes, I could do a project, but I don't really want to play on another side project right this second. I'd rather just have one that works, and then I can always try and fix this as a side project. I got this one. They said it was a 1/4 inch, but there's always a but for these projects, right? Or anytime you buy stuff. So the old one, or I should say the original one that came with it, goes down in, rattles side to side a little bit, so it's not, it's not completely filling the hole, but it does twist and turn and do the thing. And this I measured out as a 1/4 inch. So again, ordered a 1/4 inch one. New one doesn't even really fit in the hole. So that makes me wonder how much oversized this was. Now, to be fair, on the listing itself, it did list that one other person had gotten this and said they had to file it slightly in order for it to fit. So I wasn't completely shocked when it didn't fit. I did also notice that there's this round bit in the end, and that's not centered on the part that's cut off. So it's not a high precision thing, which kind of probably also means that's why it doesn't fit. So let's measure it and see how it sizes up. Okay, the old one, if we measure in fractions of an inch, is 15/64, which is, that explains the slight play between that and a 1/4 inch. The new one, all right, that does say 1/4 inch in that direction. So maybe one side is good, one side isn't. No. Interesting. That one also says 1/4 inch. Okay. So maybe this is correct and mine's wrong. Well, that's fine. I never said mine was right. But if this one fits and is 15/64, then I have to take a 64th off on this one to get it to fit. Now let me go check the chuck. If I measure this chuck, that says 1/4 inch. If that other one is a 1/4 inch by a 1/4 inch, it's the exact same size, which means there's no play, which may or may not be a good thing or whatever. So I may not need to take a 64th off. I may just need to take a fraction off such that it'll at least slide in there. The good news is I don't have to take a 64th off. I just have to take a fraction off. So that's better. So I guess the next question is, if this is hardened, which it may or may not be, I don't know, is it too hard to file? In which case I'll have to use the grindstone. And the file more or less just skates over it. So yeah, I'm going to have to use probably the grinder and see if that works. But that's okay, I have one of those now. Alright, so let's play with the new grinder, or the new to me grinder. I learned some things. I need more practice. That's what I learned. I definitely need grinder practice. I think that's the first actual thing I've ever tried to grind, and it did not come out square. Surprisingly, surprise. Partly that is because of the tables. The tables are loose and not square, and that's not ideal to start with. But I ended up causing this to sort of rotate this way a little bit, so it's deeper this way than that way, and yeah. But it did make it smaller, so let's see if it works. Hey, how about that? Of course, now it's too loose. It works, and it tightens, and it doesn't rotate like the old one. So I guess if I had to recommend, do it a little bit, then measure, do it a little bit, then measure. Don't do it as much as I did, and then measure. And also, make sure your tables are square to your wheels first. That I did not do, so I will have to put that on the list of to-dos. But hey, at least I didn't screw it up so much that it doesn't work, and it does actually work, even if it's Looser than desired. That's going to be annoying, but oh well. Hey, live and learn. At least it works.